Gretzky said once, every time you play, someone's seeing you for the first time and the last time, because you only get really one chance to impress somebody. There's no excuses, it's game time. Like, it's all or nothing. When I was 6 years old, I remember walking with my mom in a mall, and I was walking behind this kid on the shoulders of his dad, and he was wearing a Gretzky jersey. And I just remember it was like the numbers were the same as how he looked on the ice. It was very accurately done, so that's what mesmerized me about the whole thing. Until I realized my mom was no longer beside me, and then I panicked and ran. It was a very traumatic experience, but I think that was my first memory of a hockey jersey. When I was young, I knew that if I ever wanted sewn-on numbers and to choose my own number and have my name on the back of the jerseys, I have to go far in hockey. And I would see what I had to wear and be like disappointed. And you look down the ice, and on the other end of the ice, these guys are skating around matching jerseys. It's almost like the game's already lost. Like, those guys won. Like, look how pro they look. My 12th birthday, my mom bought me my first pro jersey, and it had a name and number on it already. I took the name and number off, and then I started making my own when my mom showed me how to sew. And then at home, try to replicate, trying to figure out what the fabric's called, how to cut it, how it reacts with heat, just ruining jerseys and having to buy new ones, just trial and error. When I figured out, like, this is what I'm gonna do, I can actually create this stuff myself. It was like getting my first paintbrush or something. I was like, I can do whatever I want now. Well, at that time, it was just word of mouth. Like, if someone was wearing a blank jersey, I'd be like, hey, I can do that for you. Hey, you know the numbers on your jersey aren't accurate? Like, give it to me, I'll do it properly. Like, I'd have buddies over and they would see, like, I have a coat rack in my living room with jerseys, like, just hanging off of them, more in my room in boxes. I'm like, well, this guy sent this from Pittsburgh, this guy sent this from Ottawa. There's like the average collector, and then there's this like underground of like these elite collectors who get jerseys from old equipment managers. I wasn't part of that yet, but this one guy was, and he was paying whatever it needed to be paid to get these jerseys and send them to me. Every time he got something back, he would send me a message like, this is beautiful. And then he told me that, you know, I think you're the best in the world at this. I was like, oh, that's a nice compliment. I've never been the best in the world at anything before. So I casually told Jay that one day. I was like, yeah, this guy told me I'm the best in the world at this. And he's like, okay, how can we turn this into a business? Number one is quality. And that's has to be part of everything we do. Like, anything that'll make the jersey unique, that puts that extra level of thought into it, can tell that there's something different about it. You have to be the best you can be all the time. Just like an NHL player, like, you can't take games off. We've built it in where I'm seeing every jersey before it's created and giving my inputs. It's just what we have to do to keep the level of quality here as high as our standards. There's no difference between a rec team jersey and the jerseys you buy in the NHL stores, because they're coming from us, they're coming from the same sewing machines that are doing both. We want the players that buy our jerseys to feel like they've made the NHL, and that they put on the jersey and they're battle ready. This jersey is going to survive every hit and every hook that is going to be happening to them, and that they're finally at the pinnacle of hockey. A customer came in and he brought in a jersey to be customized and got a little emotional and hugged me. And he's like, I could never get this done like this anywhere else. And that's when he used the term wearable art. Like, it is art you can wear.